Hello, Forex traders. The title of the video is how one Forex trade at a time can make one a better Forex trader. All right, let's get started. Recently, I have been recording videos about Forex trading addiction, conquer Forex trading addiction like a conqueror. Okay, we have finished that series of video. I have also been recording video about combating part-time Forex trading mistakes like a rapid intervention force, part 1 to part 3. We were also talking about currency correlation trading. All right. So the reason why I want to record those videos, I was recording those videos, is because if one wants to succeed or become a better Forex trader, one should first, begin what we call the groundworks, all right, the groundworks to lay the foundation to understand, the basic things that we need to know before we can build on that foundation, to become a better Forex trader. All right. So I hope a lot of traders may think that, George, I would prefer that you talk about technical analysis, analyzing the chart. I would prefer that you give us real tips trading Forex. But what we are doing here, we are showing traders how to lay, the groundworks before building on that, how to build, a strong foundation, all right, for, the Forex trading. So you want to understand how trading addiction can affect your trading. Because if one is addicted to Forex trading, one's going to take all kind of signal. So you're addicted to Forex trading, you want to trade, yes or no? You want to trade all the time, you want to trade all the time. What usually take place, one will end up taking all kind of useless trading signal. One will end up trading useless trading setup. One just want to trade, all right, without being defensive, and one will get into trouble. That's why we want to talk. We were talking about. That's why we were talking about Forex trading addiction. Another thing that messes up Forex traders is the currency correlation. So we talked about it already, all right, and then we were talking about combating part-time Forex trading mistakes, all right, that a lot of part-time Forex traders are making, especially analyzing the chart from their smartphone, not doing the first preparation on a desktop before switching to the mobile phone or the smartphones or the tablet. All right. So for me personally, I think those series of videos are very important for a Forex trader that wants to become a better Forex trader, because it's not easy to trade Forex. And I've gone through all these stages, and it's not something that I will wish for any trader to go through, because you will go through all the addiction first, all right? You have a small money, you quickly transfer it into your trading account, and then you lose it, and then you come back again, and you keep doing the same thing because you are addicted to Forex trading. And then again, you are making all kind of part-time Forex trading mistake, and you want to know those mistakes and start doing something about them. Another thing you want to know is about the currency correlation, and this is to lay the strong foundation, for your Forex trading. So it's very, very important series of videos, and I recommend to traders to watch the full length for those videos, so they lay a strong foundation for their Forex trading. Today, what I want to talk about one more time is about one trade at a time will make you a better Forex trader. What do I mean by that? So if you are struggling, or you know that you are not doing well as a Forex trader, it's not good for you, it's not good for that trader to place a multiple trade. All right. So I come to a point at one in my trading life when I realized that the key levels on a monthly chart, on a weekly chart, are powerful. And the trend will usually start from one key level and we end at another key level. And reversal will usually take place around key levels. So when I discovered that, I started using that method. What I was doing, I was taking one trade at a time. So I see one key level on a weekly chart. Okay, I'm looking for breakable retest or break below retest. Either key level on the monthly chart. Then I switch to the yearly chart. I was using the key level on the yearly chart. So that was one trade at a time, all right, using one method, all right. This is what you want to do. One trade at a time, one trading strategy. So what you want to do is that if you're going to concentrate only on that trading setup, so you're going to find that trading setup, and that's how you're going to trade. And you're going to see that trade through. If it ends up being a losing trade, you will review that trade, you ask a question, you take a note and see what went wrong for that trade. So for instance, one may decide to take only one trade at a time using the channeling. The channeling trading method, all right? In fact, a lot of other traders did a lot of research, and they say the channeling trading method, usually provide better gains than any other trading strategy. What do I mean? So price is in a rising channel, forming a higher high, and if that higher high is followed by a higher low, it's an invitation to buy until the price fails to form a new higher high in a rising channel, all right? Or if one wants to sell, one is looking for a new lower low, and that new lower low is followed by a lower high. Those are the channeling using the rising channel and the declining channel. So if you were here on this daily chart of on the daily chart of the euro dollar, this is exactly what the professional are doing. This is one method. So what you want to do is to find one method, for instance, the channeling, and you want to trade it one trade at a time. So you see a channeling trading setup, a higher high, followed by a higher low on the edge of the rising channel. You want to combine, very important, if you are using a daily chart, you must always go first to the monthly chart, draw the key levels on the monthly chart before using the channeling on the daily chart. That's how it goes. Do not use the channeling method without drawing the key levels on the monthly chart if you're on the daily chart. Very important. If, for instance, you are using the channeling on the weekly chart, you must draw your key levels on the quarterly charts. Okay? If you are doing a channeling trading method, rising channel, declining channel, horizontal channel, on the monthly chart, you must draw the key levels on the yearly chart. Okay? If you are doing a channeling trading method on a 2-hour time frame or 4-hour time frame, you must draw the key levels on the weekly charts. All right? So what you are doing, because your trading setup is on a 2-hour time frame or 4-hour time frame, by drawing the key levels on the weekly chart, you are connecting the 2-hour time frame or the 4-hour time frame to the weekly chart. The same thing if you are drawing key levels on a monthly chart and you are using a channeling on a daily chart, you are connecting the daily chart, channeling trading method with the key levels on the monthly chart, and so on and so on. So one trading method, very simple, channeling. You can start with that. And one trade at a time. You want to see that trade through. Because what you are trying to do, all right, you want to drill it down. You want to master it. You want to make sure you start getting winning trade. So one method that you know, one method that you want to master, and one trade at a time will make you a better Forex trader. Now, the key here is about focusing, because without a focus, one cannot achieve anything in this life. All right? So, one trading method, one trade at a time. So, you place that trade because you're going to do your homework. So, suppose you are here. All right, now we are on a daily chart. You see here. So, all the key levels that you see here are for the monthly chart. Okay. So here you can see the price is out of this declining channel. People will say it's becoming bullish, but there is a key level here. All right. So you want to know what's going on and trade around those key levels. So here you can see as the price, okay, here if there was this low here, all right, there was this lower high. Am I talking to myself? We are talking about this declining channel. Talking about this one. Look at this one here. You see, okay. a new lower low, all right, at the key level. It bounced up. Normally people would like to sell at the top, but there is a one resistance here again. All right. So you want to combine your channeling trading method with the key levels of the corresponding higher time frame. For a daily chart, it's the monthly chart. For the weekly chart, it's the quarterly chart. For the monthly chart, it's the yearly chart. For the 4-hour and 2-hour time frame, it's the weekly chart, the higher time frame. So use those key levels in conjunction with, okay, the channeling. Another simple method is about price breaks above a prior high and retesting the prior high. It's a high probability trading setup. So there was this low, followed by a higher low. Now the price breaks above the higher low and try to retest it here. This is the language of the price. Very often, then you want to make sure that the retest point is corresponding to a key levels. All right. So at least on this daily chart is the key level of the daily chart. But now we have a resistance ahead quite close. Not beautiful, Tracy, blah, 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 before it just hit it. Didn't have enough room to go. So probably when this resistance here went to the next resistance, you see, the next resistance is acknowledging all the resistance level. So I don't want this video to be too long because I want traders to understand what we are trying to do on this channel. We want to help traders to lay a strong foundation. Have you mastered the currency correlation? Do you understand better now how the professionals are using currency correlation? All right. Do you understand the part-time trading mistake that you must avoid? Do you know how to avoid them? Good. All right. Very, very important. Are you addicted to forex trading? Understand the addiction will affect your trade and you will start taking all sorts of trades that are useless. So in order to get you back on track, so to speak, or to become a better forex trader, in my view, all right, you may disagree with me, one trade at a time with one strategy, seeing that trade through until you finish. So when you start doing that, you start realizing that, okay, if you take one trading method and you've done it, okay, it has been profitable. That will put a smile back into your face. You say, well, it worked beautifully. Okay. Then you're going to look for the same trading setup again because it has been successful. You'll try again. Maybe this time it may not work. Then you start asking questions. Have I disregarded the economy news? What time of the day I was taking the trade? Have I mixed something? What went wrong here? Why it was not successful? All right. So this is what you want to do. And then you check it again and see it true. What's happened again after the trade has failed? Did the price continue to go down more? Or it just because your stop loss was not correct, you did not set your stop loss properly? Or did you move too much your stop loss? Or what went wrong? You didn't, or you didn't time the market properly, or you didn't apply a top-down trading method. So going back to square one, it's about one trade at a time, one trading strategy, seeing that trade through, reviewing the trade every time, whether it's a winning trade or losing trade, and making sure one is mastering the strategy before looking for another strategy. Because the last thing that you want to do is to lose focus. So another way to lose focus is that one will use one method today, tomorrow use another method, another method, another method. And at the end of the day, well, is it the method or your trading skill? All right, that's the question, okay? Is it the method that is not working or is something you need to work with? Personally, I think that traders should spend more time on themselves. So sometimes a lot of new traders, okay, but I will be talking about swing trading very shortly, and I will highlight also some of the mistakes that a lot of traders are making because a trader did ask me what is the best time frame for swing trading, all right? So I'll be recording a video about that topic very soon, all right? So usually, all right, it's not the trading method. All right? So I'll give you one example now. Suppose I give you, for instance, a trading method that consists of using moving average 20 and then moving average 50. Some trader may say to me, George, that's very simple. Everybody knows about moving at 20 and moving at 50. You are not teaching anything new. But do you know that there are professionals out there that are using only that on a daily chart? The crossing of 20 and 50. Now the question, how do you trade moving average crossovers? Right? Most important, how do you trade the moving average 20 and 50? Another question, how do you trade the moving average 30 and 50? All right. So those are the things you want to work with. A trading strategy, very simple, because in fact, you know what's happening in the financial market? If you are a new trader, all right, that is normal. That's why I don't get upset with trading. When you are a new trader, you'll be thinking that there's something special that people are using out there. You'll be shocked. A professional trader will use moving averages. They use pitchfork tool, they use key level, they use the channeling. All right. Other traders use Fibonacci patterns. Other traders may use area weight pattern. But you will not see a trading method or a trading system or a trading strategy that will create something that you have never seen before. That's it. But the key here is, how do you trade it? That's the key. How do you trade it? They move it away 20 and 50. How do you trade it? All right? Consistently. So find one method, one strategy, work on it, one trade at a time until you master it. Do not. So, like I was saying to you, one can lose focus if one is changing strategy. So one day you use this one, another day you use another day you use this one, another day you use one. We talked recently about Fibonacci price action trading method. Price goes down and then rally up to 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and then pull back to 61.8% level Fibonacci retracement level of the rally, and then again it goes up to the 78% Fibonacci retracement level of the prior bearish move, okay, and then you pull back, try to retest the top of the zone of 50%, 61.8% level. We also talk about the sweet spot Fibonacci trading zone. So those are different trading strategies. So take one trading strategy that you like. Some traders love Fibonacci trading. Some day traders, swing traders use Fibonacci patterns only. Some traders use area weight pattern. Some traders use the price action, channeling, key level. That's it. Take one, but there's nothing new. So you may go around and buy a trading software. So what you usually take place, you use a trading software, you see the arrow, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. But you don't know what is in the black box, yes or no? It may be just moving averages. It may be just a pitchfork tool. It may be just Fibonacci key level. But there's nothing magic about it. And you're not going to see something new in the financial market. So I went through that process when there was a time I was thinking that, oh, there must be something that people are using. No, they are not. They are not. They will tell you. In fact, you'll be shocked if you speak to a professional trader how they trade. And even if you see some of their trading, I see a professional trading live. I mean, he was making some of the mistake that I was shocked. One of the mistakes that that professional trader was making is that he was of trading Forex. In fact, his account was profitable, but sometimes he takes some trade that was completely useless because he was disregarding the economy news. I noticed that. All right. So this is it. One trade at a time, one strategy at a time will make you a better Forex trader. So go back again, check the Forex currency correlation, check the part-time Forex trading mistakes, combat your Forex trading mistake. That's it's only 3 videos, all right? Check the Forex trading addiction. A lot of traders, when we are talking about Forex trading addiction, I'll tell you one story now. When I started trading, people were talking about risk control. In fact, on YouTube, I was not watching any of those videos. Well, when people talk about risk control, I say, well, that's not my issue. My issue is to make sure I have a profitable trade. But in order to have a profitable trade, the risk control is a big issue. And we will be recording other series of videos when we talk about risk control. In fact, you will not see a profitable trader in the financial market that is not defensive. So, the better you become as a Forex trader, the less trade you'll be taking. Why? Because you'll be looking for the best trading setup. So you'll be spending most of your time looking at the trading setup, trying to figure out, does it make sense? Another thing you'll be coming across, the time you're about to enter the trade, you'll be checking carefully the market environment. Is the risk that is involved? And sometimes you may decide not to trade it at all. You become more selective, more defensive, and you'll be taking less trading, which means the addiction of trading will disappear. All right? That's the process that people are going through, the learning curve. So I believe those videos are essential. I encourage traders, unless you do not care about losing or dumping money in the forex market, it's up to you. But if you are doing it just for hobby, you are doing it, if you just want to try it and see what's going on, and then if you don't like it, you want to go, well, that's fine. But don't throw too much money at it. That's why I'm recording video on YouTube to share what I've been through, what's going on, and it's up to you what you want to do, all right? So this is the end of the tutorial about how one forex trade at a time can make one a better forex trader. If you have any question or suggestion, or you want us to talk about another topic that you can consist of laying, okay, the groundworks, the foundation, let us know in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video, okay, to answer your specific question. After we have done those homework, we have shown traders, okay, that if the foundation is not strong, you cannot build on it. So if you are struggling, it means that you have to go back to the foundation again and check those things, make sure you've done them properly, and then from there you can take off like a pilot, okay? If you find the video truly useful, personally, let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, mark it down. If you think this is an essential tutorial for millions of forex traders that are losing without even knowing what's going on, feel free to share it on Google+, on Twitter, and also on Facebook. This will conclude our discussion today about how one forex trade at a time can make one a better forex trader. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders, okay, talking about how one forex trade at a time can make one a better forex trader. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon.